Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm doing a follow-up on my previous video about the Funnelweb filter. I've had a couple of questions about the dirt and that around the air intake and that, and I was quite neglected in the last video about not pulling out the main filter and having a look inside the air box. Well, I'm going to tackle two questions that I've had. The first one is how much dirt got beyond the main filter, and why is there so much water in the air intake area and the electrical area, and there's dirty water? Well, dirty water for starters that's from going through creeks and I suppose flooded tracks and that up in the Flinders Ranges. And what tends to happen, especially on this Tenere 700, is when you're sitting on the bike, and let's put the seat on to demonstrate this. All right, so this is not fully tied down, just sitting there. But just imagine yourself sitting on the bike, hit some water, the water splashes up, and I can see there's a lot of, dirt and all that sort of stuff around the crash bars and that on the inside there. It shows water's been coming up through there, comes through, gets between the legs and the bike, and sort of gets pushed in underneath those sort of venting points there. Dust going under the seat and hitting those points, being the air intake and also the battery box area, the electrical area. All right, so far no big deal, and I don't think anyone's had a problem with that so far. So, all right, I'm not too concerned with that at all. Okay, so let's rip the top cover off. I've already sort of opened some of these screws already, so it's really just this one here to take off. But I will say one thing about this screw here. Just watch it, because it is actually pushing up against that wiring loom there. So keep an eye on it. You can see there's a bit of a clean edge there. It tells me it's rubbing a little bit there. I don't think over time it's going to do any real damage there, but it's just something to watch out for. So as taking this off, I just got to be careful I don't drop any dirt down there. But it is all fairly oily in here. So okay, so let's have a look at this top plate first. Rip these screws out. So there's a fair bit of gunk there. Let's flip him over. What do we got? Yeah, well, not sure if you can see a bit of dirt around there. See it up there. Doesn't seem to be intruding too much. The main thing is this part here. Yeah, there's a fair bit of intake around there, but it's not a huge amount of dirt build up. Edge of the filter's very dusty around there. Hey, it's done its job, no worries. So let's drag this out. Yeah, which needs to fumble around. Dogs are running around everywhere. I'm just going to take it out. I just want to take it out carefully that I don't go, damaging anything. So at the end of the day, it is only a bit of foam, a bit of rubber, isn't it? Alright, here it comes. So just take note of anything that might fall into the airbox. Start with the filter. So a fair bit of oil in there. Alright, that there, that's just come from me dragging it up. Okay, so it's got around there. Anything that's inside this air box is probably my fault. It's probably my fault. Yep, there's a bit sitting down there. So some has got through. Now, I've over-oiled this filter. It was seated very well in there. The screws were firm without over-tightening them. Yeah, they've sort of gone into the click point and come back a little bit. And yeah, just having a look in there. I'm going to get my trusty phone onto this. Use the light off the phone. Right, let's have a look. Bear with me as I disconnect this camera from its holder. We'll go to a different angle. Well, what do you see? Alrighty, down there. So we do have a bit of dirt in there. All around there. That corner. See that? There. Pretty hard stuff, and over in that corner there. Okay, I'll just swap sides on the bike here. That's Ruger. That's Jess. Say good day. Say good day. Say good day. Say good day. Idiots. Alright, let's go around this side. Yep, you can see it down there, can't you? Let's see if I can spell it. So, look at that. Yeah, all that crusty stuff there. A lot of crusty stuff. You can see the filter itself's been sitting down quite hard on the bottom of the box there. Nothing's got in there. It just seems to be all around the edge. So I don't know. Maybe it has been tracking down the side there a little bit. Maybe it's the water that got in past that seal there. But yet, I looked at the seal. I say the seal, I'm talking about this part here. It doesn't seem to be too dirty until we get around this side here. That's pretty thick mud on there. So yeah, a bit has got in there, so that's a bit worrying. I'm not blaming the filter. It could be the way I put it on. You know, I might not have sealed it enough around here. Put a bit more grease on there, see what happens. But at the end of the day, listen guys, if I made a mistake, so be it. I have. I don't think it's done any damage to the motor. But it's a learning thing for myself and anyone else watching. You know, just keep an eye on it. If you can save, you know, one bike out there or something like that, I suppose it's well worth it. But I'm really interested in seeing what this is all about in here. But yeah, I'll give that a clean out and see what happens. Yeah, if you're running a filter system like this and you're having the same problem, let me know. And maybe let me know what might be going wrong here. Yeah, I followed all the directions. I've had uni filter, I've had various different filters over the years on XRs and KLRs and all that sort of stuff, and never seen a problem until now. So I'm going to put my hand up at something I've done. I very much doubt it'll be this because it's a bloody good quality product, but there's a lot of flaky stuff in there. Look at that. One more thing before I go. The question is, where is the air being drawn in the airbox? To the back, to the rear, that side here, up there, you put your hand in there, you feel the little hole. So basically right about there-ish. So that answers that question. Just giving it a quick clean out. Still got to get some cleaner in there and clean it, but there wasn't a real lot in there and it was very soft, flaky stuff. So yeah, alright, so let's clean it all up, clean the filters up, get it back going again. I'll investigate a little bit further, see what we can find. It's a bit worrying, but at the end of the day, the bike's still going. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Please subscribe. Please share and all that sort of stuff. Please like it. It always helps the algorithm along. And I'll get to the bottom of this. Cheers. Catch you guys. Bye.